You in? Hi, we're live.
Sweet, thank you. Hello, everyone. Actually, future humans in particular, and also our fellow seekers. This is Nyy'xai Coach, and with me I have
Xai'nyy.
Excelente. All right, so we are still working on the winter sport, and we're doing our first kind of like testing ourselves run through, and we did that last Sunday, and so we're still in it, but I don't want to film that today, and here's why. There's various things we're doing with pod layer productions to try to move the cause forward and always trying to maximize what the opportunity is. So in this case, actually, Xai'nyy and I are in the forefront of the discovery process. And so the discovery process and a presentation process, those are two separate things. So a lot of times, Xai'nyy and I are, very high level at what we do, and we're able to do a lot of casework in the moment, presenting style. We're just going out to cases, we're being handed them like, okay, we're work this case and the people can watch us work these cases. Okay, but now we're going into realms of stretching our abilities to their current latest limits. In doing that, that is a deep discovery process for ourselves, and the presentation inhibits that. It adds a difficulty modifier. In this case, I think greater than is useful for presenting right now. We did the process that first day on the Sunday, and the rest of the week we also did it, and we noticed it was a much different feeling working on it in private, and it felt more correct. It felt like the kind of energy that we needed to be in for a deep discovery process. It was sort of very loose, off the hip, kind of going fast, looking more for instinctual answers rather than trying to drill down. It's just natural when we're presenting to want to drill down more because we want to show our strength. But actually drilling down really was not the right thing to be doing for the discovery process at that pass. And so it's better to go into a mode that is easier to do out of presenting. And what is that mode? Okay, so, and Xai'nyy, if you want to jump in, you can. I'll just kind of throw some things out that I think I noticed was that I said loose. I'll also say very naturalistic. Extremely naturalistic was a vibe I was feeling when you and I are really in the zone throughout this week working on it. What does that mean in this context? I would say kind of like playing a video game with a friend. You're in the zone, you're yelling things out, you're trying out ideas, you're stumbling, you're giggling back and forth, and it's very extremely uninhibited. It's very, very uninhibited as part of that. And that really felt like an important part of the proper quasi state to be doing it. I felt, and Xai'nyy expressed this to me as well, that we felt we were learning more. We were getting a lot more out of it, and our lens was doing a better job of whatever this phase is requiring of us to do in this discovery process. I felt like a better discoverer. Whatever discoverer mode is, I was like, I'm better like this. I was more tight before. So I'll just read a few other things that came to my mind. If you don't have anything, Xai'nyy, we can move on. But if you have any thoughts, please feel free, because we kind of discovered that together, that mode that was really good.
Sure.
So video game mode, I kind of mentioned that. Well, some things about that. That just came up in the postings that I was doing with Glenn just recently about naming. He was actually concerned about this, which was like, I don't get the specifics, but basically the word that felt natural for him with what he was seeing wasn't the most favorable sounding wording, but it did help his accuracy. Like it was a helpful thing. And I mentioned to him that we had one, for example, like potato face. Xai'nyy and I said potato face a lot. We giggled. That sounds wrong. That sounds irreverent. I know that's not PC to be saying these people, especially we're like, pod layer. We appreciate the beauty of the human condition better than anything else that has come before. So to have people who say that also be saying potato face, that can sound contradictory. It can feel like it is, but it is actually just like life sometimes, nature channel style. Those are two just brute facts that both exist in the same reality. They seem heightened and quite different, but it is what it is. Because Xai'nyy and I were coming from a very loving place, and we really wanted to do a good job. And I felt we were doing it. Like I simultaneously felt like we were doing a better job of being good-hearted humans trying to find one love. But climbing up the mountain of the winter sport, sometimes potato face had helped. And obviously we want to improve on that in the future, find something better or whatever. But it's one of those things. It is a wording that gave purchase. And it came out when she and I were not inhibited. We weren't on camera. I'm saying, and right, see, this is key. I can actually share with you more here. Look, I'm giving you a post-mortem of what we did, and it's much more forthcoming than I felt that when she and I were actually doing it on Sunday, raw in the moment. We were actually doing it live, yet I felt like I was more tight in like sharing the process. But now, after having done it for 4 days, and you guys didn't see us doing that, and I got to mull on it, I'm now like, yeah, they probably need to hear that. And so I mentioned it with Glenn. So there was just a general kind of like try and do something noble, but there is a naturalness to it. This actually come up. Actually, we were talking about the video we were watching before we came on, which is One Clap. Go check it out. It kind of like a nice sort of beat to the philosophy and achievements of Randy Moss, Xai'nyy. And a part of that is that. For how talented he was and what he was doing, he had a level of attitude that went with it. And so it's an ongoing discussion. Many people actually think that he had a good amount of attitude for how talented he was compared to like, it's a Xai'nyy, like, Richard Sherman. Some people may feel like his amount of attitude is above what he is contributing. But there didn't seem to be a correlation between a naturalistic style of performance and leadership that helped be successful. But there's a question of, is it too much? So anyway, those are things that kind of came out when we were in our discovery process, and I want to keep doing that and then reporting to you what happened. And then Xai'nyy and I thought that after a few more passes, we'll get to where we're at that stage where we are not so much in just a straight discovery. It's more like, post-discovery or the tail end where we're a bit more in control of how the casework will go from there. And then we'll probably start going back to filming that. All right, Xai'nyy, any thoughts?
No, I mean, I think you captured it. Yeah, you captured it.
Oh, I'll say one thing too, is that on the video games came in now, is besides certain wording, it was an overall laughing and good time. And for a part of that was, we use this wording, Xai'nyy, we were kind of taking our bruises. You know what I mean? You're trying to get out there to do truth at the next level. Anytime in life you do anything, physical, metaphysical, next level, you're going to take some bumps. It's, you know what I mean? You're going to have to actually take those kinds of things and roll with it. And I found that when we were in that mode, we were able to roll with it better. And just go fast and find out, oh, my instinct is to call that wrong. And just kind of have that highlighted by going quickly through. And just more forthcomingness, we also sometimes, this is weird because I was feeling loving towards humans in general in a very good place. While at the same time, you and I both did this multiple times. In the video game mode, we would kind of talk some smack about the sample, but I don't think we were really talking about the sample. Mm-hmm. I think we're actually talking really about the challenge of the sample. Mm-hmm. The mountain of getting the answers, really we're kind of talking smack, but we would kind of like, you're playing like a car race and like the track, you crash a lot. You kind of talk smack on the track, which is silly because the track didn't do anything wrong. You know what I mean? You just crashed your car. But that did seem to be sort of a natural part of it. And yeah, that's something that we will continue to work on, being more self-reflective. But in the moment, that felt very comfortable as a way of, you're playing a video game, when you were playing, Assassin's Creed, and you're like, oh, Xai'nyy, you're doing that thing over there with the whatever sword. I got this new scimitar. Check this out. And I go, I get splatted, and I'm like, oh, I did not think that the scimitar would work out so poorly. And then, you're shocked, you feel silly, but you're in a very jovial mood, which allows you to continue doing it, even though, you keep doing several plans that clearly the screen says that did not work at all. So that, I think that's a bit of the grunting exertion. There is a grunting exertion to deep, far-reaching discovery process. Just like if you actually lift weights to the furthest reaches of the discovery of your body, there will be grunting exertion. So obviously you don't want to go overboard with that, but at the same time, it does seem to be part of it. You know what I mean? Like if you don't have whatever it is for you, a grunting exertion, you may not be pushing yourself to your maximum capabilities. But at the same time, you don't be irresponsible, which is another reason why it felt a little better to do off camera. Because right now, me talking about it post-mortem, it sounds less offensive because I'm explaining what happened and there's distance from the moment. If you saw us doing the moment, I could see some people getting really offended about potato faces, particularly if they had any liking for the samples that we call potato faces and they giggled. So this gets in why humans will always need privacy, because there are things that are true to them that need to be said or whatever, but also need to be kept apart from the rest of the tribe. And that's not like dishonest at all. That's actually responsible. As long as things that come from that process, they'll be relevant to the world, you do put that forward. No, you don't have to always show the raw processes in life. Sometimes there is a level of raw that, you know, it should be in a special station, do its thing, and then, hey, look what we found. All right. You ready?
Ready.
All right, there we go.
Okay.
So what we decided to do is we're just going to go to the forum and look for read requests, and we'll just grab what we jumps out to us. So Xai'nyy, why don't you go first? It looks got your attention.
All right. Okay. So should I check to see if they're on the list or not before, or
I don't think people are going to be on the list. These
Okay.
are, yeah.
All right.
Is she interested?
Yeah.
All right.
Sure. She has a broad face. This is her name, by the way. Let me put it on the chat.
Cool. Evita, Ochel.
She has a broad face. She does have long digits.
Hmm.
Okay, interesting.
In some other pictures, her face looks a bit more elongated.
Mm-hmm.
So
It does.
its media is not so great on the pictures. I may need to go to video.
Yeah, let's see what video we have. Okay. Got some stuff.
This is probably going to go back and forth pretty quickly. Do we? All right, I guess we do this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we want to get off this person.
Understand.
See, here to me, she seems elongated.
Yeah. Does a good amount of jutting. Not sure though.
I see what you're saying, but I was actually struck more by how far her head is always back when she's doing so.
Mm.
She seems like she's muting the power of her jut a bit by tilting back. I'm feeling a slight lag in her voice that I associate with sub mojos.
Yeah.
Okay, pause there. Okay, pause. Say right there. What? I'm trying
I'm
to
seeing
make some.
elongation.
Yeah, I'm wondering about that mouth. What I'm seeing.
It's not clear in that image.
No. All right.
Let me put on a different one, perhaps that she's uninterrupted. There's soothing quality of her articulation, but I think that may be like just purposeful from the role that she's trying to play.
Right. Okay. She kind of did some, percussive movements. They didn't seem that percussive to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they don't. I agree.
Her hands remind me a little bit of you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that. Yeah, kind of making these emphatic professional motions, but you keep your hands real close to your body. Mm-hmm. And when you kind of like do the little percussive motions in the air, it's got a softness to it. Mm-hmm. Like right there. She's doing those little like dot 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 with her hands. Right there again. It was kind of soft.
Yeah, it is. You're right. There's a lot of emoting in her voice.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards Jez. But it seems like I think I'm hearing it more in the voice, just in general, not necessarily as part of the articulation.
Yeah, and that doesn't have a lot of tension in it. The hands
right there.
Are being...
Okay, can you pause real quick?
Where?
Just pause in general. Okay, and that's fine actually too. I notice in the pauses, and they edit this very tightly. So I notice it just a little bit at the end of each time she stops talking. I think I might be seeing a Xai'nyy lip roll, but the way they edit it, they mainly she's talking and they cut out the little bit before, a little bit after, really close. But even right here in this freeze frame, I don't know if I'm seeing G.
Yeah.
Like a little more.
She does give me a riff of like.
Right there, you see it there where they cut the clip at the very end. Okay, play it back. I think I'm seeing what I'm seeing. Play it back, please. Play it back last few seconds, and pay attention to the maneuver she does at the very end of the clip. I think that's a Xai'nyy lip roll. Did you see it?
I did.
She did a strong purse, and I thought it went in the downward U. We'll see. How about another one?
I put the freeze frame on it.
Oh, did you? Mine didn't freeze frame. There. Let me see. Oh, great. I can see it now. Yeah, it's funny. I can see it through the Hangout, but not through the Watch Together. Watch Together has it on the next frame. But there, yeah, I think that's Xai'nyy. Great catch there, by the way. Yeah, do you see it? That doesn't look like Jimmy. Yeah, when she tilts her head back. And she did again. That same strong downward U expression. Yeah. Okay. Can we see another one where she's not scripted, maybe, if that's possible?
I don't know that will be possible.
All right.
I mean, there's this one here where she's doing split screen.
Okay, at least, yeah.
I'm sorry, say that again?
No, just saying I'm watching her mouth now.
Oh.
There, that looks like Xai'nyy, I think.
Yeah.
That's yeah, downward turns on the mouth, sides of the mouth.
Mm-hmm.
She looks pretty comfortable in a waiting space, holding space.
Yeah, she does. Yeah, she's holding space most of the time very comfortably.
And that smile, yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking Xai'nyy.
Yeah.
Because she seems, the eyes, I don't get like V from it. They seem pretty soft, diffuse. Although this footage is fairly fuzzy.
Yeah. We see one where she's actually allowed to speak.
That was better quality. Nice.
Yeah, and she's holding her mouth open, like her, yeah, that looks downward turn. Yeah. Looked like a Xai'nyy reaction.
I think so. Soft read, I think Xai'nyy on home slice. It's got things two Nez Towers talking.
Yeah. Yeah, I see her lower lip.
Yeah.
But more emphasis than.
Yeah. And for me now, I feel pretty good with the Vyy'zai first. I'm kind of just making sure about the eyes, but these look, this is a more high resolution video, and it still looks diffuse to me. Plus, she doesn't have that in her bodiness that the V towers have.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They hold their space the same way, but they have this in their bodiness. She and this dude here, neither one of them have that in their bodiness of V.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think that's Franzi gesturing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we should set motion. You do that one too. You just it's into the environment, but it's like this double pedal opening with your hands. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Your palms are in, and then you kind of go into the environment with the backs of the hands, and it has a high viscosity.
Right.
And yeah, I can see the trumpet with him being Xai first, but he also doesn't have that in his bodiness, and the eyes don't have that clear laser look. All right, I think Xai'nyy off. Can you just write her name down?
Yeah.
All right. Obviously, we want to put her into the program and do quizzing on her and give purification pressure, but soft read, Xai'nyy.
Right.
My turn?
Yes, it is.
All right, let's see. Who I want to do here? I don't know how good the media is, but Dire Mag guy put this guy forward, Jörg Sprave. He's a weapon maker, inventor, YouTuber, and he's an activist. I found this very interesting. Founder of a YouTube union fighting against censorship and arbitrary demonetizations. I believe that's, yeah, union kind of trying to keep YouTube in check. All right, I'm curious about him.
Can you put his name up on the chat?
Sure. Here he is.
Okay. Thank you.
What do you think of how to pronounce it? I was going with Jörg Sprave.
That sounds very plausible. That's the way I would go. Okay. Oh yeah, we've seen him on TV.
You seen this guy?
Yeah. He does the weapons in his backyard. Test them out.
I don't remember this.
Yeah.
Do we have him then? You should check the database. Do we have this person already? Maybe they didn't realize that we have them.
Doesn't seem like we have them.
All right. Let's give him a go.
All right. So here are pictures. Oh, he's looking. He's got a broad face.
Yeah. Yeah, that looks, I think, odd to me.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
I agree. Can you go back to that last picture? What are you making of those hands?
They look fleshy.
Right?
Yeah. I'll gather.
They look wiggly, I think. They have that base of the knuckle give that the ad motors have.
Yeah. Actually, I think we may be able to get some good footage on these.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah. Yeah, but his hands have that fleshiness, but the wrists, the tension is, it's not very, doesn't have a lot of tension, like not as much tension
No.
as the Durs do.
It seems to naturally make that low tension cup claw that the ad op often have.
Mm-hmm. His upper lip plate is moving. I think he's Xai'nyy.
Mm.
I'm thinking Vyy'zai.
Interesting. Yeah, I was just kind of enjoying and taking them in, and there's a part that I don't know. I was going towards the cheeks. I was seeing that they didn't look like they were moving. So yeah, it looks like we're kind of converging the same way.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, now I'm looking at his mouth. Yeah, those hands, low tension. Drinks in a lot with the eyes. Yeah, right there, his mouth. It looks like it's set with that Zai. You know what I mean? How Xi and Zai do.
Yeah.
That no Cheshire and natural side to side motioning. That looked like natural state.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so looks like we've gone to Nyy'xai, Vyy'zai. So now we're looking at the eyes here.
Yeah.
But you were already kind of there with I think the hands being fleshy. I think too they do look a bit fleshy, and his side to side it seems more bodily present, more the
Yeah.
shimmy.
Uh-huh. That's what I'm seeing.
Yeah, they're. I like it a different clip or different section here so I can see his eyes better.
Yeah.
Because they keep. I want to like go into it, and each time I do, I'm starting to get there, and it keeps going above the screen. Yeah, I was hoping for something that was up close on him with good lighting, maybe like outdoor
I'm
lighting.
looking. I thought maybe there would be a segment where he'd sit down and it got a little closer. So.
Yeah, the eyes are not the easiest because the video is not super crisp, but
Here.
yeah, those are clear.
Yeah, they look clear.
Yeah, his movement. Yeah, Vyy'zai, I'm good with if you are.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right, you're up next.
Let me write it down. Right. Oh, Oliver Kalkofe.
All right.
Actor. Getting lift in these pictures here. Here is his name on the chat.
Oop. 。
Right? Yeah, I'm getting a lot of lift. Those hands look like gatherer.
Okay, over there. Let's look real quick.
I'm sorry?
You can go up a little bit to that picture you were on. Yeah, those hands.
Mm-hmm.
And he's grabbing there a little bit, and you know what I mean. But the tension that looks like altered state tensioning in those hands.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of lift in his eyes.
Mm.
Looking like shy.
I think so too.
Impacted.
It does.
Impacted.
And waiting, expectant.
Yeah, and his hands. Compact. And full.
He seems to have that expression a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there, that picture, his hands, those look like ad-ob hands.
Yeah.
You can see the knuckle, the base of the knuckles there, the give.
Yep.
Yeah, and that expression.
Mm-hmm. The Xai'nyy impact.
Yeah, it seems giant.
Yeah.
Like exaggerated, but still.
Right,
Not
perfect. Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's see. Interview. Yeah, the hands, they have that looseness and that
right.
full quality, like rounded.
The eyes look diffuse. This is good,
Yeah, they do.
clear footage. Doesn't look laser.
Yeah. Yep, not clear. So Nyy'xai as opposed to V.
Yeah. Yeah, lots of lift.
So you're with me that Nyy'xai.
That's what I'm thinking too. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, let's watch a little more here, see if anything pops out or, warrants more investigation. He's talking fast, but it doesn't have that same steady push feel of Mojos. It's got that fluttery Z. And there you see him making the yang gestures, but it has the more wiggly give to it and higher viscosity. Yeah, I'm good with you, R.
Yep, I am. So Oliver Kalkofe is a Nyy'xai.
My turn.
Ooh.
Let's see.
Who's next?
Well, I don't know how much media there is, but I'm curious about this person.
Who are they?
I put in the sidebar.
All right.
Nina Kwame Abrokwa, a rapper.
All right. He has a broad face.
Yeah.
Shape.
Agreed.
Yeah. Broad face shape.
Is that him with the yellow?
Yeah.
Jacket?
I think it is. Yeah. Looks similar.
Mm-hmm. So he does his hard face a lot, but then he also has his happy face.
Yeah. I don't know. He's giving me ad.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah. Ad-ob.
Ad-ob. Yeah, I was thinking before that one picture you showed me where he had his arms folded on himself. Like there, you see it? I was like, I don't know, that it seems like it's made to look, you know, like, I don't know, maybe imposing or something, and it is in a way, but I'm actually struck more by holding space. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like he's flexed. He's flexed a little bit in his shoulder, bicep, the forearm. You see it. The wrist is also got some going on, but it didn't jump out as natural state, you know, taut tensioning.
Yeah. Agree. All right. All video?
Yeah. Well, actually, can go back a little bit more pictures. I was getting good gains out of that. Let me see if there's more. Okay, so. Yeah, can you go to that one where he's wearing the denim jacket? It's beneath the yellow jacket one. Oh, it's fuzzy. Too bad. Okay. All right, yeah, let's go to video then. Here's this. This will help up in the sidebar.
There's an interview with him.
Okay, good. All right, cool.
Hey, he's sort of more upbeat, holding space.
I think those are downward turns there.
Yeah.
The lower lip comes up with more energy.
Yeah, and I can hear the Xai'nyy heaviness in the voice.
He has a good voice for ASMR.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we think we're seeing Abrokwa.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Is there another video, or we can go back to pictures? I want to kind of zone in on his eyes then. Oh, here we go. Well, just in the body, I see the eyes, but the body seems to have more of the in one's bodiness of V.
Agree.
Shimmy.
Yeah, I'm thinking Vyy'zai.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
I'd like to get a look at the eyes to help me, you know, lock in, but this looks like a Vyy'zai to me.
What's the one that you have? Because I think that's all that I have. In terms of interview type footage.
Yeah, I think so. I have too. Okay, can we go back to the pictures then? Yeah, focus on the eyes. How about you go up to the top? Okay, what about the one where he's got the yellow jacket on? I think that's got a pretty clear look of his eyes.
It's really.
That's a shirt. Yeah, there we go. Okay, those look clear to me. Yeah, that looks like laser to me. How about you?
Yeah, agree.
Let's take a look real quick at the one where he's got the white hoodie on with the white baseball cap. Yeah, receptive, drinking it, but they look pretty clear to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they stand out from the eyelids more than Nyy'xai does. Nyy'xai also has a drinking quality, but the eyes they seem to diffuse a little bit into the eyelids. They're not as crisply separate. Yeah. Cool. Soft read Vyy'zai.
I'm writing it down.
No worries.
All right. Let's see. Okay, let's do her.
All right.
Tracy Hensel, lifestyle coach. She's looking Jörg with Vi to me, these pictures.
I think maybe you have some there. I was going more with Sub and Jez.
Yeah, she's looking like a Vyy'zai, I guess.
Yeah, essentially, yeah, I hadn't gone to the Dur yet, but yeah, I think you're right.
The piercing quality and
Those lips look, the motive expression looks placed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, and this, like you can see, I think he's in an ad because
He might be.
I think he's a Vyy'zai.
Yeah, her eyes very
Yeah,
piercing.
the way she's jutting forward and setting boundaries.
And she has an elegant stance going on, but it looks to me like taut baseline tensioning. The shoulder, the neck pushing her head forward. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, even when she's doing the more coquettish kind of poses, it looks placed.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's take a look at a video and see what's going on in terms of the drone. And one thing to consider, I'm just throwing this out here, is, just make sure I want to check out that it's not a Xai'nyy, only because sometimes they can be have a bit more of a tightly muscled body, and I want to make sure I don't mistake that for anything. Although I do think I've seen cheek activation here.
I hear drone right off the bat.
I hear drone, yeah. The drone is strong.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
here
I was
she's
seeing
doing
her cheeks move anyway, so it was different than the Xai'nyy.
Yeah, definitely. No, yeah, looks like the jutting, and she's doing like very feminine movements here with the hair and everything like that. But there's a lot of tensioning in all these gestures. Her shoulders got tensioning. The jutting has tensioning. And those lips at the end, that was placed pucker.
And there's tension that goes through her, from her shoulders all the way through her wrists and to fingers.
Yeah, her lips though, the way they pucker. I'd like to see her face without so much makeup on, if possible.
I don't know that will be possible. I mean, that's her thing.
Right.
Looking put together. So.
Well, sometimes maybe morning routine. They start undone, I think.
Yeah, might be something here. Nope, she's already ready.
Hold up.
What do you mean? Hold up what?
Yeah, I think she might do a little intro. Is she?
Okay, let me go forward then. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, see the cheeks moving when she puckers. That drone strong.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay. Your turn. So Vyy'zai.
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 Let's see. So who that was 011 one? It's a dire magpie. Is anyone else in here? All right, let's see. Okay. What about this guy? It's Farid Bang, music artist.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. That's a long face.
He does.
Elongated. I think so. That's interesting. That's way back.
Mm-hmm.
The head back, the way he has it. Could this be like a Xai'nyy who likes to be at the gym?
I believe it is. Yep. I get more familiar with this in the football bowl that I'm working on. There are some swole Xai'nyy. Swole.
Yeah. There.
Yeah. That looks like a V tower right there.
Yeah. And here you see the smile that's going into his cheeks and his eyes. Yeah. Okay. You see a video?
Yeah. Even from this distance, his eyes are quite clear.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you can see it there.
Yeah. Natural refrainement.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
I'm not getting pushing from him.
No.
Is there another one besides this? They don't stay in space very long.
Yeah, and that was shy the way that he reacted to what the guy was saying.
Yeah. And here he's got he's muscular and also like fairly like dense, like low body fat. So you know what I mean? So he has like dense muscles.
Yeah.
But he's still low baseline tensioning. This is loose baseline tensioning. Even those muscles, he has dense muscles, but that's different than tensioning. This is a good example of it. You see his whole body, his neck, his shoulders, his hands, and his legs as they're outstretched, his whole spinal, just everything. It's that's low tensioning. Even though, he's some people might look at the denseness of the muscles and equate that with tensioning, but they actually are separate. So this is a great case of it. And he does have that. We talked about that V in-bodiedness. He's in his body as compared to the Nyy'xai mojos.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, Xai.
Oh,
Go, Xai.
good, yeah. Yeah, his hands, yeah, you could see him there. The
Low tensioning.
rotation.
They naturally feather
Mm-hmm.
the fingers as they go out. That's one thing, for example, the ad ob gesturing versus ad sub is besides the difference in they cup more and they're more compacted compared to elongated. They also keep a little more unity between like in space, like dimensionals in space up where the fingers are. They keep more of a unity, which they have that cupped quality. Whereas the ad sub, there tends to be obviously more looseness, but also there's less unity in the lines that the fingers are holding.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm calling that feathering. The ad sub, their hands naturally feather, where the ad ob don't usually.
Yeah. All right.
For example, that's one thing, because there's motion you do a lot that I see, for example, like a lot of Nyy'xai doing, and where it looks different, is you both do this thing where, maybe put the screen on me real quick. Cool. This thing where they have their hand, their wrist close to their body, like so, their hands out like this, and they're kind of gesturing around like this.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing I noticed is that the Nyy'xai or other gatherers in general, they'll do like a tassel hand. You can have Nyi versions and V versions. You can have Xai versions and Xai versions, but they all will do this kind of like motion like this. And besides, they tend to have more compacted fingers in general compared to the ad sub. Their fingers, see here, they hold a general unity. Even they're going fast in jazz hands, there's a general unity. Even like there, that may look like feathering, but actually there's an evenness. There's an evenness there as it goes. Whereas with the ad sub, there's more elongation, but also their hands do this thing. One, the knuckles sink in more, but also like what Xai'nyy does, I notice is like she'll have, before the camera, this, where there's like, I'm even here doing like fingers 1 and 3 are doing something different than 2 and 4. But they're almost like all just doing their own thing there. And they're like generally pointing in the same direction, but kind of just sort of like spindling there. They're all like individually spindling. Whereas with the gatherers, they do this, that's called like jazz hands. The jazz hands is a combination of more compacted fingers, a little less viscosity, so a little quicker with the tensioning, but also there is a unity in the fingers as compared to the ad sub. And I was noticing with him, he has that. He's very, he's physical. His hands are quite strong and everything, but his hands keep doing that as he points them out to the person, and even as he caresses his own forearm and pants leg, they kind of feather, where there doesn't really seem to be any arc between them.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right. So I wrote him down. It's my turn. Let's find someone else. Let's do her.
All right.
She's looking odd to me. Maybe. Let's see.
Yeah. A little broad, and the eyes look unhooded.
Mm-hmm. Let's see from YouTube. Yeah. Her eyes are looking odd, and the wideness of her face.
Yeah.
Also, I'm wondering about whether that's she.
Not sure about that. I'm focusing right now more on the cheek activation.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I think I am seeing cheek activation.
Yeah.
Like there, the fall makeup tutorial.
Yeah.
I think that's cheek activation. There, up above, the picture above with the light blue top. Yeah, I think I'm seeing the cheeks react. I mean, she has smooth cheeks, so it's not like a lot of wrinkling going on, but I do think I'm seeing fine squinching.
Yeah. Agreed. All right. Let's see. Are you ready for video?
Mm-hmm.
It's very comfortable being out.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's very comfortable eye contact too.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, her eyes are very bright.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that means yet, but. Okay, try to pause when you can next time her hands come up. Okay. That might be the maneuver I was just talking about. Okay, do you see, everyone see how her right hand is pulled back? She's got kind of a slumped over wrist, and her fingers are projecting out in front of her, and she's kind of wagging her hand.
Yeah.
They look compact, but that may be the ad op thing I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I feel a kind of a huskiness in her voice, but not a drone.
Yeah, it's true.
Your eyes seem clear to me when looking at them. I've been waiting to see if there's any piercing vi that I'm missing, or if it's diffuse in a halo. It looks clear to me, very clear.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And the way she wrung her own hands just there, and that shoulder thing just did that looked loose in the shoulders.
Yeah.
I think she might just have fuller lips to make them seem more puckered outward. But I think I'm hearing Xai'nyy heaviness.
Yeah.
Yeah, her eyes popped up a lot there. It looked very natural when she threw her hair to the side. Articulation does not seem natural state.
No.
Yeah, I'm thinking Vyy'zai myself. How about you?
Yeah, I agree.
Do you see another video just to get the context? Yes, she keeps her hands close to her body.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she's doing that thing again we talked about.
Yeah.
The wagging hand. Ah, that shimmy. Side, very comfortable.
Yeah.
And the eyes, lots of lift, lots of drinking in, lots of clearness.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting
Cool.
it. Shimmy. So Vyy'zai.
Vyy'zai.
All right, your turn.
My turn. All right, so you got here. Here's this person, Sabrina Benning, author.
All right. That looks like the cheeks are activating.
It does.
It looks like shy. Thing about it looks like shy.
Yeah, it does.
Like impacted, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there, the downward turn.
Yeah. The eyes, eyes are looking diffused to me.
Yeah, I'm at AdROM. I haven't dialed in on the ob versus sub.
Okay, what about that picture there where she's holding a paper in her hand?
Paper here.
What do you think about the free hand?
I don't know. That's like kind of, it's a little long.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
The face looks kind of long to me too.
All right. I just, maybe it's a, I mean, I think now that puts a bias in my head. I didn't straight away go to Xai'nyy because I know that a lot of, I know from the samples that we have, a lot of them are Nyy'xai.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I am seeing elongation in the face. But in some, I question it, so I guess I wasn't comfortable yet to just say.
You're right there. How about the one down the left where she's clapping her hands?
Yeah, that
looks adds of.
bad. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Whole way she's rocking the shoulders back while putting her hands out, and there's the break at the wrist. The wrists are not in alignment with the hands, and the fingers aren't really in alignment with the whole base hand of the hand.
Right. Okay.
Besides being elongated, you don't see that many breaks with the ad ob. Do you mean there's if you do that, it's a softer break. There's a noticeable break between the fingers and the palm of the hand, and there's a very noticeable break between the palm of the hand, or base of the hand, and that wrist, the forearm.
Ready for video?
I am ready. I was born ready.
Ew. All right, here we got interview. Okay, yeah, I'm hearing a lot of heavy shy. Mm-hmm.
A lot of squinchy up her whole face when she makes those things.
Yeah, her lower lip.
Mm-hmm. And she seems to have, like, I noticed that both the Xai first had this, seems like a greater amount of fine fascia muscles on the lower sides of the mouth. You know what I mean? There's like a lot of muscle she has there.
Yeah.
Very dexterous.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going into her eyes, the emoting and everything. And she's keeping her head pretty back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like as she makes her points, her jets don't really come out into social space.
Calming energy.
Yeah.
And this is quite clear footage. Those eyes still look diffuse to me.
Yeah.
Tower Tunnel Boys.
Yeah.
You saw the shoulder shrugs?
Mm-hmm.
Like the hands, the fingers, they're not in unison. You'll notice that with the ad ob, the shoulders still go a little more in unison. Oh, it's like a wave, so it's softer than a dur. But hers, see if she shrugged, her shoulders kind of did their own things.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Xai'nyy is strong in poetry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Xai'nyy has. How about you?
Yep. Yep. I see it, and I see the frowsy hands when she lifted them up to speak. Yep. All right, let me write her down. Sabrina, the name, Xai'nyy. All right. My turn. Okay. This one here.
He's
Hedwig from Beverfoerde. Activist. What's that? I'm sorry.
Yeah. That's cool. I was just wondering what her thing was.
Activist. Sure. Yet what the flavor of activism is. Conservative, involved in conservative and Catholic citizen initiatives and networks. All right. All right. Pictures. Wise. I think it's looking long.
It is looking
elongated
long.
sub.
Also, the eyes just look quite hooded.
Yeah, and yep, hooded. I think I'm seeing impacted Xai.
You see her hands.
There.
Not sure. Those maybe those kind of the Franzi hands with the really loose baseline tensioning, and they're kind of dangling out there. That's what I was talking about, possibly.
Well, I'm between. I'm like between Vyy'zai and Xai'nyy.
Yeah, I can see that. I was more between Xai'nyy and Vyy'zai. To me, the cheeks look definitely activating.
Yeah. I guess, yeah, to me, it was looking impacted, and so that's what.
Yeah, I didn't got that far. I was up at the eyes. The eyes to me looks like the knee soft diffuse halo with a Vi penetrating center, and the cheeks look activated and looks long overall.
Mm-hmm.
The way she's holding the microphone.
Here?
Yeah, it's a soft.
Yeah, soft grip on it.
And the soft grip and the there's quite a out of power arc connection with that wrist. Do you see what the picture to the left of that?
Yeah.
Look at the wrist. That's that's very giving.
Yeah. Might be another Xai'nyy.
Okay. Nice.
Let's see. Quick.
I'm not hearing much drone.
No. Oh, the hands.
Those hands very loose.
Yeah.
Ever see that those knuckles they gave inward or downward very right there. It's very easy give.
Yeah. And from the knuckles, the fingers from the knuckle to the tip, like it actually bows outward.
Mm-hmm.
And most mojos can't naturally do that kind of arc.
Yeah. Again, she completely comes out of the power arc with the way she's grabbing the mic. Like she has like anti-power arc. She sways a lot.
Yeah.
And there's a breathiness in articulation. She articulates very well, but it's quite breathy.
Yeah. Yeah. We can look at another video, but yeah, I'm seeing Xai'nyy. Yeah, there. It was going into her cheeks and her eyes. Mm-hmm.
Lift.
Yeah.
And comfortable holding space.
Yeah. Yeah, her eyes are diffuse.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I mentioned that already.
But they're not piercing. It's diffuse is the main. But here you can see some I think piercing, but it's not natural state. It doesn't overtake the drinking in diffuseness.
Yeah. Okay. Xai'nyy.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh, it's 3:49, so we are over halfway, Charlene.
All right. Good deal. It is your turn now.
All right. Let's see. All right. I'm curious. Milo Manara, erotic comic book writer and artist. Nope.
Him?
Yeah, him.
Uh,
Doesn't look like there's a lot of pictures. Well, of him.
there are other pictures of his art. So here we go.
He'll be more challenging because he's older. I'm down.
Yeah, go find something. Oh, it seems like shy.
It does. It does.
And I think he's This looks like actually in diffuse. I think he's a Nyy'xai.
I agree.
That's what and his hands here also kind of give it.
It doesn't look like he's pushing.
That way, no.
Add.
Mm-hmm.
Cheek activation is a little harder because of the age, and also he doesn't smile that much.
Yeah, I think we have some footage here we can take a look at.
But yeah, I'm track what you are.
Mm-hmm. Here.
Lift.
Yeah, lift. Yeah, activating the cheek, lift. Diffuse.
A lot of strong perk ups, but diffuse, not the clear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Heavy in the voice of Xai'nyy.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep. Okay, Nyy'xai.
Vyy'zai. Soft read. Your turn.
Sure. Let me write him down. Uh, all right. Okay. Fitness vlogger. All right. How about this Vanessa Blanco fitness vlogger?
All right.
Alrighty. Her eyes were, she's looking Vez to me. And I see her cheeks activate. Here, cheeks. Cheeks are activating. Okay, let's see the videos. What videos we got?
Yeah, she lost a lot of weight, so I'm trying to factor, that in on like the sub-ob deal.
Sure.
Okay, right there, that pause.
Yeah. Yes.
Is that Xai'nyy?
I'm not sure. That wasn't clear to me. Just from that.
Right.
Let's see. See if there's like. Okay. Her eyes look cleared.
They do, and that looks like shimmy.
Yeah.
And she looks ob.
Yeah.
I'm getting V first.
Yeah. I'm.
I think those cheeks are moving.
Yeah, I think Vyy'zai.
Yeah, Vyy'zai. She looks impacted, her expressions.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vyy'zai.
Yeah. Vyy'zai. All right. So Vanessa Blanco, Vyy'zai.
All right. I'm busting out a hypnotist.
All right. Bring it.
Allison Coe.
Allison Coe. All right. All right. She looks elongated.
So,
me.
hands on the face, the
Yeah.
neckline.
Yeah. I think that's a pucker. Not sure yet.
Not sure.
I'm leaning maybe towards she.
Not sure. I'm working the cheeks still. Can you go to that one up above where he's burned black? Yeah. I think those cheeks are activating.
Yeah.
So I'm getting sub-jez, I think.
Yep. That's where I'm at. And I'm actually at Vyy'zai, but I'll see. Let's see some more. All right. Don't think she has a lot more images here. So ready for video?
Yeah, let's do it. I'm not hearing drone.
Yeah, I'm not either, actually. I'm right.
Or if it is, it's light. I'm not hearing like natural state.
Yeah. Actually, and I'm getting low baseline tensioning now that I see the
I
video.
am too.
Yeah, so actually now I think this is, I was seeing a little vibe, but I think this is a Xai'nyy.
I think so too. Those hands look very low tensioning.
Yeah.
And she's very calming.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think his eyes are drinking in and diffuse.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely get a kind of a calming, comforting quality.
Yeah. Holding her space.
Mm-hmm. The articulation seems altered state, although she's good at it.
Yeah. So Allison Cope, Xai'nyy.
You might just look one more video. This one's really close up on her face. If there's one that's not quite as close, that could be helpful. Like the ones up there look fine. Like that before, during, after, or that one too. That looks good. Either one of those looks like it's a little. Oh, no, this is close too. Have the other one.
Yeah, I think they're all close.
Including
That's footage. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, she doesn't look sub. Yep. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Sometimes when they put the image really close up to the screen and it chops off maybe a little of the forehead or a little of the chin, it can, throw off proportioning for sub and ob calls sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Although she still gives me that kind of inside herself quality. Like here, downstairs stare, that looks quite natural.
Yep. Great. Right.
Nice.
Nice. Let's see.
We're crack-a-lacking.
Okay. German TV moderator, Anastasia Zempunidis. Anastasia Zempunidis.
All right.
Okay. She's looking long, elongated from the picture.
She is.
Elongated sub. There's tension in her wrists.
I'm not sure that's awkward. She's holding a glass with just a few fingers and holding a cigarette in the other one. I'm not sure what to make of that.
I'm seeing tension.
Okay.
Seeing a solid line.
I'm curious, the picture up there where she's got the kind of multicolored dress on. Down, you see, it's a head. It's a head and shoulder shot. Or even that one where she's got the thing in her hair, the scarf. Some ways I'm wondering if she might be ob.
Mm-hmm.
Like this one, the one below it, you see on the sidebar there where she's got the green jacket on.
This one?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. On the one on the right, like, I can see more elongated. The one on the left, that looks pretty full to me. Curious.
Yep. Discrepancy.
Yeah.
I just see what you're saying.
Yeah, it looks more full there.
Mm-hmm.
Can you Can I look at the one where she's smiling big? Yeah. I think that's cheek activation.
I think so. You want to see more pictures? Are you ready for video?
Yeah. Those eyes. They might be pushing.
Uh,
Not sure.
yeah, I'm getting there myself.
Okay. So let's do some video.
See her lower lip a lot. I don't know what that means, but it protrudes and there's a lot of energy in it.
Her smile looked placed to me just then when she paused.
Yeah, I'm just noting like the physiological, like her lower lip is.
And I was just noting the when she paused from talking. It didn't do expected, I don't think. I think I'm hearing drone. That's percussive laughing I associate with more G. That might be concern.
No, it's a concern.
Yeah, that laugh seems G to me. Yeah, articulation, I think, seems natural state.
Yeah. So you're thinking Vyy'zai?
I think maybe. Yeah, it looks like there's a lot of emoting. I think it might go in the eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's where I'm leaning. I'd like to see another video.
I'm taking a bio break. I'll be back.
All right. Let's see. Yeah, I think she may just have more of a thinner frame, but her face and gestures, I think this is Ob. Natural animation. The way she brings her body forward and backwards seems like low viscosity. And there, even though she was off, the camera's off her, I'm hearing that drone. Yeah, that emoting seems like it is aware and it's placed in its various positions. Yeah, that emoting thing's going in the eyes. Natural leaning forward, double jutting. Yeah, bam, right there. G all over the face, but still the piercing vi eyes concern.
All right. So Vyy'zai.
G-Vi, yeah, tensioning there, very ladylike movements and even kind of coquettish, having fun. But the tension there, the shoulders and her elbows, her wrists, they clench the hands together. Yeah, all very taut.
All right.
My turn?
Yes, it is.
All right. Here's one from Malcolm. This is Jenny D, a pro cosplayer.
Her eyes are striking me, like drinking in, receptive. I think this person's a gatherer.
Not there yet. Okay, back to her hands. They're interesting. Okay. Okay, that picture there with the blue hair, yeah. Oh, the hand almost looks like it might have taut baseline tensioning.
Yeah. You think a Nyy'xai then?
I'm
with
thinking
big
maybe
eyes?
one of those coquettish, big-eyed Nyy'xai, like doing the doll thing. Yeah, trying to let it wash over that she's playing a lot of roles that I would associate with gatherers. But her eyes seem a bit watchful to me. You mean like piercing watchful? Like that expression? Yes.
Yeah, where?
This like those expressions she's making when she has the Santa cap on. Seem a little like
Aware.
aware and subversive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That kind of Nyy'xai, the way Nyy'xai gives these little subversive looks. You're like, here, she's really playing the doll thing up. But like it doesn't seem as relaxed to me as I would expect someone who is doing this natural state.
And she gave me a Susan Sarandon younger days.
She had big eyes too.
And Cupid mouth.
Yeah, the way she's holding that passport.
What about it?
It seems like elongated with tension to me. What I associate with Der Sub.
Right.
And this, the eyes are the hardest thing for me to deal with, but the mouth, I don't know, the mouth seems aware to me. All those expressions seem like they're placed. And actually, the eyes seem very watchful to me. So really, it's the amount of perk up.
Yeah.
Like there, she looks very watchful. And there's, yeah, that looks like her wrists and fingers here. This to me looks like Der Sub. Female Der Sub, particularly. Yeah, again, that it's very like a feminine, which is holding her hands there, but that wrist, and yeah, you see the from the wrist to the base of the knuckle, the tension there, and the wrist itself. Yeah.
Yep.
And watching, I feel like she's looking through me.
What's that violin player? The
I forget. I'm not sure.
one that does the videos that are sort of like Lord of the Rings like. Yeah. All right, but she reminds me of her.
I think I know what you're talking about. She like dances.
Yeah. There you go. This video.
This seems like natural articulation.
Yeah.
This is like teacher mode. She seems very comfortable here.
Lindsay Sterling. That's who I was thinking.
She kind of reminds a little bit like a Jez version of what's her name? We saw her recently. She's like a Nyy'xai from SNL. Does the girly bunny thing a lot.
Michelle Wolf?
No.
I'm not sure.
Okay. Anna Faris.
Oh, okay.
She reminds me a bit of like a Jez Anna Faris.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? The kind of doe-like eyes.
Yeah.
Like subversive doe-eyed. And her articulation is very natural, it seems like. The tension in the shoulders. Yeah, she's kind of like that slinky jutting.
Mm-hmm.
She's comfortable jutting. That seems like natural state jutting.
Yeah.
Right there, that looks like taut tensioning baseline in that hand.
Okay. Nyy'xai.
Nyy'xai, I believe. Yeah, her eyes are tricky.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this the picture here, like the second one. It's like online. It looks. I don't even see it, but anyway. Can you click on this? Does that work?
Yep.
Yeah. So that looks like nigh watchful.
Mm-hmm. Does.
Tricky. Tricky. All right, your turn.
How about Natalia, and Natchan?
Let's do it.
Okay. She has the big eye thing going.
It does.
Let's see what that means, though.
That there, I don't know. That might be natural. Engaging forward.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, again, her eyes seem very watchful.
Hmm.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah. She has a pretty rounded face.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and she has wiggly, like her hands.
Yeah.
Have, more of a give,
like the one up above to the right where she's holding the tea bottle. The one beneath it, actually. Well, actually, that one's there too, but there's one below it. You see, the way she's holding it seems more like I associate with Adab.
Adab, yeah, like here too. Like that has that curvature on her fingers.
And compact wiggliness.
Here too, how they splay outward in an outward curve. Yeah. It's, thinking gatherer.
Possibly, yeah.
Possibly.
She's kind of done up on all these too, and uses like soft lightings and bright lightings and maybe even some airbrushing. But
yeah,
I like to see her move.
let's see. I think that can be arranged.
That might be Xai'nyy.
Yeah. Yeah. Looking like a...
The articulation does not seem natural.
No.
She tilts her head back a lot when she juts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the other one who had like the drinking in quality in still photos where she's posing. She didn't have when she was talking naturally. Here she does.
Yeah.
She's drinking in the whole time here.
Yeah, and there's low baseline tensioning in our hands and fingers.
Yeah, heavy voice.
Yeah.
And that was low tensioning, the hair adjustment. And her shoulders didn't have the tensioning like the other one did.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she's got kind of this doll-like makeup on, which can make it a little more challenging to see the distinctions between the eyes and the cheeks. So she's accentuating the eyes versus the cheeks with the makeup. But I think those eyes are still diffuse.
Yeah.
You know, she's really trying to go for high contrast between skin and eye with the makeup styling.
Yeah, and I don't see shimmy.
I don't think so either. Yeah, I'm thinking Nyy'xai myself. How about you?
Yeah. Okay.
Do you want to see more video just to cross-reference her in another setting or another look?
Sounds good.
Well, this one's, he's kind of there. Still Nyy'xai though.
Yeah.
Yeah, the way she drunk him in there, where her mouth was like reacting to what she was drinking in. That's like classic.
Yeah.
Again, it's a little more challenging in the eyes because the way she has her makeup, but I still think they look diffuse. It's not.
Yeah.
Cool.
Let's see. Yeah, let's see here. It's closer. Her eyes are closer.
Yeah. Vyy'zai.
Yeah. All right. Your turn.
My go. All right. Let's see what we got here. All right. I'm curious. Interesting title. This is Ashley Nicole, a YouTuber, Geeks and Cleats.
All right.
I don't know exactly what that means, and I would like to find out. I need to know.
Soccer players who like reading books.
Okay.
No, I'm making.
Oh,
I don't know.
you got me.
I don't know.
You said it so deadpan. I was like, is that what it is, Xai'nyy? See, that's the trust I have in you.
Oh yeah, I had to come clean. I was like, oh, he's actually buying that. Okay, thought you were on to me.
No, not yet.
Right. Okay.
That hurt?
That's maybe not. Let me put Geeks and Cleats. There are probably several Ashley Nicoles on YouTube.
Oh.
All right. So does this look more like the pictures? Well, we don't have a lot of media.
Mm-hmm. Let's do another one. All right. Let's see here. Good one's got some pretty good media. What about, let me go to the page. More stuff. Okay. Let's see. What about, okay, here we go. Interesting. Let's do, hopefully it's not going to do anything too crazy, but what about this YouTuber, I Have Schizophrenia?
All right.
That is a provocative title, sir.
Yeah. This gentleman?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's looking like an IG to me.
Not sure. I think I see sub. He looks elongated.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And the way he's puckering outward looks like G.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about the cheek reactivity though. Also, like the one where he's got his hands out with like the pencil in one of them. Like there, that one you just looked at. That one too. I don't know. Those knuckles don't look very tense to me.
Okay, let's take a look.
Well, not necessarily tense, I think.
Yeah, I just see, a little loose.
Yeah.
It's unintentional.
The voice is very heavy.
Yeah, it is.
His cheeks are moving hardly at all. Looks kind of like trumpet to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's looking like one of those Xai'nyy from that winter sports we just went through.
Yeah, but with W size.
So what are you thinking he is? Xai'nyy?
I think so. Yeah, it looks very low tension in his fingers and hands as he runs it through his hair.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, his cheeks haven't reacted to hardly anything.
Yeah.
It looks like she looks aware of that consistent outward pucker. Is another one? Yeah, the eyes look drinking into me.
Yeah, they do. I can see it well in this video, too. Yeah, the slow cadence and the localized shape.
Very localized, yeah. The kind of very low tensioning, self-touching.
Yeah. 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 Yeah, and the tower tunnel voice.
Yeah, Xai'nyy.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, so yeah. Xai'nyy. All right, one more.
No, it's actually pretty much time.
Okay. Cool beans.
All right. So, everyone, that is our session for today. Got some nice request reads in there. All right, Xai'nyy and I will continue on with winter sport, doing our purification process, and then we get to where we can feel more okay in being presenting while we do our casework. We will do that. Perhaps it'll be next time, maybe the week after. Okay, I will see everyone next time, and keep the requests coming. Bye-bye.
Bye.